Okay, everyone. Well, I was going to say welcome back, but it's not welcome back, is it? Because
No.
this is another day. Even though I've got the same T-shirt and everything, we've changed hats to try and fool you that this is a different day, but it's not. It's really the same one.
Yeah, sure, Monty
Anyway.
didn't just lay out the same clothes for you today.
What are you inferring?
That is actually a true thing.
It is a true
I
thing.
know, daily. No, she did it this morning. Anyway, we'd like to thank Dozer for coming along. As you would have seen previously last week, he sort of interrupted us in the middle of filming, but we love this sort of interruption. So welcome along, Dozer.
Thank you, Sir Gary.
And we're back in the same position in the workshop of the ECI warehouse. So good on you, mate. I'm glad you made the trip down to
I
talk to
did.
us.
It's a bit of a drizzly day, but it's all good, and got stuck behind 3 horse floats and caravans, and
It is very moist out there.
it is rather moist.
What have you been up to?
Me? What have I been doing besides the normal? Just, good old rehab, twice a week, seeing doctors, and I've joined a gym.
So we should mention it's
Whoa.
for your knee, the rehab.
Oh, yeah, the rehab for my knee.
Yeah, not...
Rehab, yeah, like there is nose beards. No, it's for my knee. Yeah, the old torn meniscus, and unfortunately I've re-torn it. Just doing rehab actually. What are you doing in rehab, bro? Like, yeah, so just ticking off the things and just making sure I can get back at some stage. It's actually 2 years yesterday since I injured my knee.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, so it's.
Just seems like 24 months ago.
But look, it's been good in a way. I've learned a lot about myself, and I've sort of got some help that I needed mentally and stuff. So it's been good that way. And just sort of been doing my YouTube channel, kind of with my jerseys.
How's that going?
It's not bad. I've got 114 subscribers.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
It's always hard to crack the 100.
So 114, get good feedback. I've got a few people that they're really good at YouTube, and they've been giving me hinters and stuff. So
Hinters.
hinters, like hints.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I actually did watch a thing the other day on a YouTube thing that I subscribe to, and they were talking about how to, what level you got to get to earn money out of YouTube and everything. And yeah, it's 1,000 subscribers and then a certain amount of posts, and there's a lot of other boxes you got to tick and everything like that. And yeah, the ones who have millions of subscribers make a fortune, but it's pretty hard to make money out of get financial out of YouTube. I mean, these people have got 4,000 subscribers. They post like every week, blah blah blah. And I think for the last 6 months they've earned $2,800. So
Yeah, wow.
So that's not too bad for a hobby.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting because you hear about all these influencers and everything that make millions and all that, but to hear someone that's just getting started and what it actually takes to earn some money from YouTube, and that's not why we do it,
No.
and it's not why you do
No,
it.
definitely not.
It's just so you become famous. But yeah,
like
it's just
already.
it's interesting just to see what's involved, and there's a lot of work involved,
100%.
and there's tax to be paid and everything. Like out of that 2,800, they're still got to
Yeah.
pay tax and declare it and everything. It's quite a bit. So
Yeah, I mean, it's to keep me busy also, and
Yeah.
to push me outside of my comfort zone.
Yep.
And it's all about BMX. And I heard doing the 60-second shorts is a really good way to push the algorithm and all that sort of
okay.
stuff. And if someone likes it, that pushes it out even further. So I picked up a few subscribers in the last couple of months, and it's been really good. And got a lot of positive feedback about my jerseys, and a lot of people are asking, when are you going to do another one and stuff like
So
that.
the jerseys, I haven't seen those. So that's just your jersey collection that you go through and talk
Yeah.
about where you got it from and etc.
Yeah, the last one I did was Bubba Harris.
Okay.
I've done Shaun Dwight. I've done Aaron Wheatling, from Maryborough, Mildura, sorry.
Yep.
And I've done a couple of others. I've got a really good one planned in the next week or so. But I've also been doing bike checks. So while I'm here in this area, I'm going to ask Buggerlugs here if I can do one of his bikes out of his bike room. So,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, just to sort of
We should
change it
get
up.
you to bike check our build we're in the process of behind us.
That would be really
It's
good.
a mint looking, well, it is mint actually. It's bit highlighted, but it's a
Actually, I really
trickle
like
and red.
that. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I went, yeah, that's an awesome colourway.
It's Connor Fallon's new ride. He rides on Chase for us, and he's putting that together. So, but yeah, that's something that I mean, we're pumping out a fair few custom builds at the moment, probably doing one every 2 weeks. So. To have someone to do some bike checks on it would be awesome.
Yeah, that
we just don't get time.
Yeah, that OS 20 is really nice too.
Oh, the OS 20 we rolled out last week. It was local guy, and that's really really nice. And he actually, which is the good little things about doing stuff like that. He shot us an email like a couple of days later, just praising how we helped him out so much, the build we did, the advice we gave him, and everything. And it's not always. You don't always get that feedback. Normally, if you get something, it could be negative or whatever. And this guy, it was so nice, made Ryan and I feel real good that he had appreciated it so much and absolutely loved it. So, yeah. But anyway,
hashtag good guys. Hashtag good vibes. Yeah, no, that's cool. Nah, that'd be awesome. I love that bike. The colour, it's just a bit different. Everybody runs the darker colours, and seeing a white bike is like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good choice. It's a good choice. It was funny when he picked it out. We thought, we'll see how we go with this. And Ryan commented as he started to put it together that it's his favourite build that he's done basically colour wise so far this year. So
I must admit, his Stay Strong Chromo is a very nice looking bike.
Yeah, he actually added it during the week.
Oh, don't even tell me.
Yeah, he loves it.
I do love that bike. Chromo for the win.
Yeah, so what's in the future for you? What's happening now? You just got to get yourself physically sorted out.
I'm not allowed to just do explosive riding, so I'm not allowed to really ride BMX at the moment.
So not allowed to ride a TNT?
No.
Okay.
Or in the 50-plus class.
No impersonations of Wally Walchuk. I'm allowed to ride my cross-country mountain bike, but... Yeah, I saw a surgeon and he sort of said, I just don't want you, until you lose some weight, which is why I'm going to gym. This is like the heaviest I've ever been, and that's pretty hard for me to admit, but I can get back, and then hopefully I can come back to racing. But I'm also thinking about getting a 26er dirt jumper, to ride some pump tracks and just sort of get my flow and just get enjoying, because kind of the love for BMX or riding, so to speak, is kind of gone. Like, I look at my brand new cruiser in my room and I just look at it and I have no inclination to ride it because I've got the surgeons.
I was going to say, when you're medically incapacitated, you've put on a bit of weight, you've done this, you've done that, all of a sudden that drive and everything it goes.
Yeah.
But it won't take much to get that back.
No.
You start walking, swimming, doing a little bit of stuff like that, lose a little bit of weight, and all of a sudden you want to get back on your bike and everything. You'll get your passion back. I mean, you've had it for ever. So it's only a phase you're going through that.
100%, 100%. And normally we all go to the track, we all train because that's the purpose.
I don't. Sorry.
Yeah, you were telling us about your new regime. Yeah, don't waste your heartbeats. Apparently, that's his advice. Don't waste your heartbeats.
Yeah, one of the best medical bits of advice you can get. You only get a certain amount of heartbeats in your life. Don't waste them by trying to raise your heart rate.
Yeah.
Okay, just let them last.
Tune in next week for more medical tips by Dr. Gary. And that's when we go training, we're training for a purpose, state titles, Aussies, track attack or whatever. We're riding the track to train to be better at racing, and I've got no inclination, so it's...
And the worst thing you can do is try and force yourself to do it, because then it becomes a chore and you hate it. At the moment, you just haven't got that passion, but you don't want to get to the stage where you hate it. So just let time take its
100%.
course.
So the passion you've lost is for riding. It's not necessarily for BMX altogether, because you're still watching World Championships and all that stuff.
100%, and sitting right here between you two amazing-looking men. So
The Thorn.
Shaun Thorn. Yeah, so I think
between the two garlic plants.
Are you feeling thorny?
I am feeling thorny, very much so, because it's moist outside. But you're exactly right. I watch plenty of stuff on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, and my socials. I still try and post heaps of stuff for profile because I'm very, very blessed still that Gary, over the 2 years, has still kept me on the team, and I'm really grateful.
I haven't sent that email.
Oops. Anyway,
So glad you brought that up.
on the proviso,
Do you know he wanted to take this back?
he can take whatever he wants back, including me. No. So yeah, I'm grateful for you to keep me on the team, Gary, because I'm not racing or anything. So, but I do try and rep our sponsors and put content out there. Starting to regurgitate a lot of old content, but I still try and and I try and put up some funny stuff or positive stuff because that's what I'm all about. So yeah, cool.
Got to enjoy life, mate.
100%. Use those
and not use up your heartbeats. Enjoy life, but keep those heartbeats up your sleeve.
Yeah, cool, awesome. Thanks, guys.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Glad you rock along and we can catch up.
Yeah.
I think you and I spoke a little while ago, and this is the first time we've had a chance since BSX in January.
Yeah,
So,
long time. And then before that was the state titles at Bendigo.
Bendigo. Yeah. It's been
way too long.
Way too long between drinks. So
Yeah, there's been a few late night phone calls, but yeah, apart from that, everything's been pretty good.
Sean got me
What are
halfway
you-
back from Sydney.
what are you
I
wearing?
did. Did you hear about that? He drove back from the National Series round in Sydney.
Yeah, and when he got home at 2:00 in the morning. Or
He
something.
got to where were you? Yes. He rings
Yeah.
me. He rings me,
All the way
right?
from Yass to Euroa.
So he rings me, and he's probably thinking, if anybody's going to keep me awake, Sean's going to keep me awake. Because he's got experience, obviously, on our...
At talking.
So he rings me, he's like, I think I've made a bit of a shitty decision, and I probably should have stayed over another night, maybe. So he's trying to go, do you feel like a chat? And I'm like, hello. People, when they ring me, they have to have RDOs. Like, they have to take the afternoon off.
We have to paint the complete picture. I'd raced, it was 5:30 at night, racing was still running. It was an 8.5-hour drive still ahead of me. So 2 hours into it, I ring Shaun, and that's where you pick up the story from.
Yeah, but it was actually, to be fair,
To be fair.
it was actually a really good convo, and it actually did actually go really fast, and we hadn't had a good yarn like that for a fair while, so... And we got
We've had some good yarns on the phone.
We have. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we've had some good ones for sure.
2 hours.
That was 4.
So 4
It
hours.
was only like 2 phone calls.
Oh,
How many toilet breaks during that 4 hours? I mean, geez.
he never told me. I just...
I rang him straight after I got from a toilet break, got some fuel, and then I said, I better hang up, I'm pulling into the next toilet break.
Mind you, I wasn't allowed to have one. Like, I had to stay on the phone for 4 hours.
Could have had one, I
It
wouldn't
was
have
like
known.
talking someone down from like jumping off something. I couldn't break my concentration. I was nearly getting an empty bottle, you know what I mean?
I was about to say the Gatorade bottle comes
The
in handy
Gatorade
then.
bottle. Yeah.
We just scattered all the way across the Nullarbor.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went across the Nullarbor, bit naive, I suppose. I was a bit young, and I said to Monty, I said, "Here comes all these truck drivers throw out half-empty bottles of Gatorade."
The lemon wine flavour.
Yeah, they're all like orange or lemon. You know, there's just half bottles of Gatorade everywhere.
Orange?
And then we realised there's a good-sized neck in the Gatorade bottles, and that's why they all drive in shorts. All truck drivers are in shorts and thongs, and you think, now I know why. Gatorade bottles, so much easier. Anyway,
Wow.
never pull over the side of the road and drink Gatorade. Then you're fine.
If you're dying of thirst, just die of thirst.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note,
On that note,
Pro Skills book. Pro BMX skills. Just a quick, we've had these for a lot of years, but it is one of those products that should be compulsory to everyone getting started in BMX. So it is just full of information. I remember when Paul Knox worked for us, he had his own copy of this and he would just have it beside the phone. Anyone who rang up to want gearing or crank length or frame size, it covers everything. Covers cornering, starts. It is just, I think you said you got 2 copies
I've
of
got
it.
2 copies, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Because I'm nearsighted and far-sighted, so I know 2 books.
But yeah, it was funny. Just before we started shooting, I thought, what can we showcase? And I saw this, and look, we've probably got 20 copies left or something. They're around $50, but it needs to be in everyone's toolbox, especially. Well, not necessarily just people starting in BMX, but just it is a good read.
I was going to suggest that because I think I don't know, 25, 30 years into racing. I got a copy of that and it sits by my desk, and every now and again I'll look at something specifically.
Oh, it is just...
Or show it to other people.
I can't remember how many pages. Well, it's $30 US, so $50 in Australia. It's 250 pages and very well highlighted. It's an easy read. It's got so much information in it.
Good pictures.
So, yeah, definitely worth trying not get the glare on it. But definitely worth grabbing a copy of that from wherever you can. Like I said, we've probably got 20 or 30 left, I think, roughly.
Are they on your website?
At $50. Yeah, they're on the website.
Oh, there you go. Go check it out, guys.
But yeah, definitely a must. Now, to enhance that a bit, we've actually, there you go, mate. We've actually got some training DVDs. Yeah, DVDs are a round silver thing that you put in the machine. So I know everyone streams stuff and downloads it and that, but I don't think these are available to stream or download. But again, about the same time we had these, there were a lot of these videos put out by Greg Romero.
Coach G.
And yeah, race day, sprinting secrets, killer speed, and fastest first straight. Again, they're great training DVDs, and I think we got those at $20. There's maybe 20 of each type thing available. So definitely, again, that along with that, great little. I know it's a long way off, but Christmas gift or something like that. Yeah.
Have you checked any of those out, Shaun?
I have. I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 of these. But you can never stop learning, ever.
Yeah.
In BMX, you can never stop learning. And even if you learnt one thing off that DVD, or if you keep reading this, you'll always pick up something different. And
well, I mean, value-wise, like $20. Like, how much is coaching these days? $20 a head?
If you're lucky, that might get you an hour.
Yeah, and that's in a group environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for $20, for $80, you can buy the 4 of those and self-coach basically, or at least give yourself the knowledge that when you do go to coaching or do go to the track, that you've got that information in your head and you're miles ahead, instead of just trying to learn everything from scratch. This, by far, is the most important thing for any BMXer. Like you said, whether you're experienced or new to the sport, it is a great read.
I'm pretty sure it breaks it down to is like beginner, expert, and pro too. Like it breaks down, like, so if you're a beginner, there's a section of this book that's for beginners, for experts, and then there's a pro section.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's definitely different types of...
you would know, you got 2 copies.
I do. Yeah. I keep them close.
I've got like 20 copies. I haven't read it yet. No, I have.
He used to be 1V.
Yeah, I'm Cruiser.
On Cruiser. Cruiser matters. Just saying it. Cruiser matters.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
It does.
You don't like riding Cruiser.
So yeah, I just thought we'd showcase that. Just stuff that we've had sitting here for a while, but it's definitely important stuff. Like Shane said, you do sort of, you get involved in it all and you think you know quite a bit and everything. It's not till you look at that and you think, oh, that's right, we've got those. And there's a lot of new people in the sport, and there's a lot of people who've been around for a while that wouldn't be aware of a lot of that information. And it'd be handy to have. So
100%. Yeah. Knowledge is power.
I like the videos. I've watched a couple of those, not all of them. But it's the sort of thing where it breaks down the skills in very basic chunks. So you don't have to try and absorb the whole DVD the whole way through. You can just absorb a little bit and then try to take that back to the track or out to your practice gate or, wherever you might do your training, and then try to apply it. I found them very useful, those DVDs. Greg Romero really knows his stuff.
Oh, God, yeah.
Coach G. Love it.
Done it for a long time. And at a high level.
Extremely so. Cool.
All right. I reckon that's all we've got. You don't have any more stuff stashed away there?
Anything hidden? You like our, I don't know if you can see it, our profile small parts wall. This is probably about 20% of the profile small parts that
You're
we
normally
carry.
sitting on the top shelf, aren't you?
But seeing their one at actual profile, their spare parts.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
come on. Well, it's not about the size, it's about the quality. But yeah, it's just, I mean, yeah, pretty well this whole workshop area is just full of everything profile, nuts and bolts and titanium and bearings and everything like that. It's pretty well all dedicated to it, which means that that's the backup you've got with profile products that, you know, you need any little thing, we've got it. Need it serviced, we can service it. We're an Australasian service centre, so anywhere in Australia, New Zealand, anywhere like that, we can, we've been trained by the experts at Profile in Florida to be able to service all the stuff, and we've been doing it for over 25 years now. And a lot of small parts, and but we've got them all.
And you can customise your own hubs too.
Yeah, totally customise them.
Yeah.
Whether you want to, and we've covered that before in regards to changing over axles, and Shane and I were talking about that just before we started to film, and there is a bit of new stuff that's come out, and we've sort of touched on it with the AC2 hubs and a couple of things, but we're probably going to drill into a bit more detail and just show you how to vary their hubs and change them around, and a bit more in depth with the AC2 hubs now that we've been playing with them for 12 months or more.
Must be 2 years by now.
Actually, it's at least 2 years. Actually, probably longer.
KC state titles was when you first had them.
I was going to say it's COVID sort of adds 2 years to everything. So if you think something was 12 months ago, it's actually 3 years ago. So
Call it BC.
is it before COVID? Yeah. So it's we'll go into depth with a few short videos on that, a bit of product stuff.
2019 BC.
But yeah, just before we signed off, I thought I'll just say that's what we're sitting beside, all profile small parts. So
what that really means is if someone has worn out pulls or springs or bearings, they can give you a call, say, Gary, I've got a problem. And you'll be able to fix them up, right?
we got it. And you know what? Because I had a bike shop for a lot of years, and I know how frustrating it is with small parts, that if we don't have it, I'll pull apart a set of hubs to get it for you. So, I know that you need to get back on your bike. If we haven't got something, Ryan will back this up, that we'll pull something out of stock, take it off the inventory, pull it apart, and then I'll order in replacement parts from Profile and rebuild that product and put it back on the shelf just to make sure that you've got your gear. So, and we've always done that, always. If we haven't got it and we can't get it out, it's very unusual. So, and that the only reason that would be is because Profile's out of stock of it. We're very short on cranks at the moment, and that's part of the reason. Profile in America don't have much in the way of inventory of cranks. Basically, the race cranks, column cranks, the elite cranks, they're all very, very short of stock. So that reflects here as well because we're also short.
Super limited.
Yeah. But, just thought I'd explain all this blue and orange around us.
Red.
Oh, and some red.
And,
I see red.
And I'm playing a small part, so
You're always playing with your small part.
Are we going to keep
On that note,
I hope he keeps that in.
that's a different video, by the way.
Yeah,
Look how cold it is.
that's not $20. That's not part of that. It is colder. Yeah.
Oh, garlic.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, and sausage roll.
What was with the garlic, you guys? Straight away,
I had pizza last night.
Oh,
Love my Friday night pizza.
you do. And they call you Shane, and they call me Shane, and they call you Shaun every time we go in there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I do it all the
Oh,
time.
no, different pizza joint.
Oh,
I have so much trouble with you two for some reason. That's the same as Stay Strong and S Squared. Always swapping them. Shaun and Shane, always swapping them. I don't know why. It must be a post-60
Because we're interchangeable.
we are.
They're
So it
both
is.
very cute.
It's like when I met Bubba Harris, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I remember you," and I'm like, "I think you think I'm Shane," because I think I did meet him at Park Orchards in like 2007. He goes, "Oh yeah, I remember you," and I'm like, "I reckon you think I'm Shane." So anyway, I went with it. It's all good. Thanks, Shane.
Thank you.
Nah, thank you for coming along today, mate.
I appreciate it.
It's good. Always a laugh to catch up, which is excellent. So hopefully everyone's got a little bit out of today's episode.
Yeah, I did.
I did too.
Yeah?
I learned something.
What? Come on, put you on the spot.
That Gary's got 20 of those books left. And I've got 2.
All good. Thanks everyone for watching, and Yeah, we'll stay safe out there and we'll see you trackside somewhere.
See you next time.